Hello friends, welcome once again to HM Online Math. In this video, we shall discuss the geometric progression from the scratch. Remember that this video is proudly powered by Your Lesson app. Catch me on their TikTok page at Your Lesson app. Go to Play Store, download and subscribe to their app so that you can enjoy my math videos. Now, geometric progression. Geometric progression is just an exponential sequence in which successive terms are obtained by multiplying with a constant term known as the common ratio. So whenever you're talking about geometric progression, we are talking about that kind of sequence, exponential sequence, where other successive terms are obtained by multiplying with a constant term known as the common ratio. Take for instance, you have these two, you have 6, you have 18, you have 54, etc. If you look at these terms here, you understand that we get successive terms by multiplying with a constant number known as the common ratio, which is 3. Understand that 2 times 3 will give us 6, 6 times 3 will give us 18, 18 times 3 is 54. If you continue multiplying by 3, by 3, by 3, and so on and so forth, you keep on getting other successive terms. This is what we mean by geometric progression, which we represent or we write as GP in a short form. Now, you can have a sequence like this. You can have 81, you can have 27, 9, 3, 1, etc. You understand here that the common ratio here is 1 over 3 because successive terms are obtained by multiplying by 1 over 3 or dividing by 3. 81 divided by 3 is 27, 27 divided by 3 is 9, 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. So any sequence like this, where successive terms are obtained by the multiplication of a constant term known as the common ratio, we call it the geometric progression. The one that involves the addition and subtraction of a constant term known as the common difference is the arithmetic progression, AP, which is a linear sequence. We've discussed about them in the previous video. So in this class, we are focusing more on the geometric progression. All right. Now, in a geometric progression, the first term is known as A. A is the first term of a geometric progression. YR is the common ratio. The common ratio. That constant number we use to multiply. Generally, the nth term of a geometric progression is given by AR to the power of n minus 1, where n is the number of terms you are talking about. Supposing you are talking about the first term T1, n becomes 1. You have 1 minus 1, which will give you a to the power of AR to the power of 0. And anything power of 0 is 1. So a times 1 will still give us a, to show you that the first term is always a. If you talk about the second term, our n becomes 2. It becomes 2 minus 1, which is AR to the power of 1, or just AR. If you talk about the third term, it will be AR to the power of 3 minus 1, which is AR to the power of 2, and so on and so forth. This is what you do to get other terms. Supposing you have a geometric progression, let's say 1, 5, 25, etc., and you are asked to find the sixth term of this particular sequence. You understand that if you wish to get the system, you keep on multiplying by 5 and 5 and 5 because the common ratio here is 5. How do you get the common ratio of a geometric progression? You can get the common ratio R by dividing T2 by T1, or you divide T3 by T2, or you divide T4 by T3. This is how to do it. Divide a term by a term closer to it. You get the common ratio. Now, if I want to get my common ratio from this question, it will just be 5 over 1, which is 5. Or I'll call it 25 over 5, which is still 5. So my common ratio is 5. My first term A is equal to 1. Therefore, if I now want to get the system T6, it's going to be AR6 minus 1, which is equal to AR to the power of 5. And you've seen that my A is 1. Multiply by the common ratio R, which is 5, to the power of 5. So you have to multiply 5 by 5 by 5 into 5 places. What will it give you? So this is t to the power of 6, because 1 times 5 power of 1 is t. 1 multiplied by 5 power 5 is t 5 power 5. So we have 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 into 6 places, into 5 places. Now 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. 125 times 5 is 625. And 625 times 5 will give us 3,125. This is the fifth term, the system of this particular geometric progression. Do not forget that this video is proudly powered by Your Lesson app. Catch me on their TikTok page at Your Lesson app. Go to Play Store, download and subscribe to their app so that you can enjoy my mad videos. If you think you understood what we've discussed in today's video, kindly find the 10th term of the GP below. The GP is 2, 6, 18, dot, dot, dot. Find the 10th term of this particular GP and drop your answer in the comment box so that I'll be able to know those that got the answer correctly. Thank you for viewing, and may God bless you.